All right. As far as the injuries go, we've got a couple. Mike Dana strained his calf, and then, I mean, really for the most part, that was it. Hardman hurt his ankle on the one deep one. Scantling had a little bit of a glute. All these guys came back in. Justin Watson on the onside kick hurt his shoulder just a little bit. So, but listen, all in all, great win. For whatever reason, we like to keep it real close with these guys, and they're a heck of a football team. So glad we came out on the right end of it. The crowd was phenomenal, and they just kept bringing it and bringing it. I thought our defense kept bringing it and bringing it, and especially the second half. Everybody, the thing I'm probably most proud of was we all stuck together, and nobody was pointing fingers at each other. And then you have the Watson and Watson thing too. One new player and one young player step up and make huge plays for us. So, and then listen, Boomer got to see his first game in Arrowhead. Huh? He's been doing it a couple of years. So I'm glad he's here. Anyways, with that, time's yours.
With regard to Jalen Watson, what told you this kind of thing wasn't too big for him at this point in his career?
Yeah. He had a good camp. You know, you saw him progressively get better during camp. He played obviously at a high level in college. So I mean, pack there. So he's played against good competition. You know, so I think it was probably Adam most of all just his progress that he made in camp. Good size, can run. You know, you saw that after the interception. That was beautiful. I've got to tell you, I thought our D-line and offensive line battled like crazy. Our defense hit that quarterback, who is a mobile guy and a great player, to where he was a very sore guy by the end of the game. And, I was proud of the guys for that relentless play. Also Clyde, who's on offense. Clyde had some real good yards for us. Smart at the end. He went down there, so although there was a penalty on the play. Anyways.
That play was pretty pivotal one from Jalen. I mean, how much did you feel the game changed on that? And did you get to talk?
Yeah, well, it was big. I mean, you're down. I mean, they get another score. What are they, 24? Yeah, so I mean, that was important. Yeah, big play. Big play. Yeah, no, it's great. Yeah, no, it's good. Yeah, I mean, he's a heck of a player. So, done well.
So you mentioned turning things around in the second half after a rough start. What was your message to the guys going into halftime?
So I didn't have to say much. I mean, the guys, we felt like we were shooting ourselves in the foot. We had a couple of hiccups on offense. We didn't do the right thing a couple different times. It cost us in big situations. So we felt like if we could get back on track offensively, eliminate some of the mistakes, we'd be okay. Defensively, Spags just tightened everything up just a bit. The guys started challenging, and it paid off. So he made a few adjustments there.
The momentum shift there on that interception that got overturned on the replay. When you were watching that replay, were you like 100% that's getting overturned, or was it a little nervous for you?
No, I wasn't. Yeah, I was talking to the official when he was running down the field, so I kind of saw what happened. Yeah.
The Chargers, you guys were prepared for them to go to a lot of fourth downs, right? They ended up being 4 for 4, a couple of them late on the drive. Were you a little bit surprised that they weren't maybe a little bit more aggressive near midfield? Was that out of character for them?
No, listen. That's a loaded question. I mean, last year it hurt them. So I mean, logically they kind of backed off that. So I'm not questioning that.
Questioning.
Yeah, yeah.
Prepared for them to do a lot, right?
Yeah, we were ready for that, but it's all right.
Andy, can you explain the reasoning on kicking the field goal on 4th and goal there?
Yeah.
Tied the game. You guys were strong on 4 yards.
Yeah. I thought at that point, I mean, we had a couple things we liked, but I just said, let's kick it. Let's get points on the board, come out positive. Our defense was rising up, and I didn't want our offense to have any letdown there if things didn't work out. So, I thought it was important and come out with points there.
Coach, in games like this in the past, it seemed like Patrick would use his legs a little bit more. Do you sense him being a lot more patient?
Yeah, no, he did. He did it when he needed to. The thing he did, he had a couple where he could have gone and he had some nice throws. A couple of those throws were unbelievable that he had. So, but I thought he did a nice job moving up and out in the pocket, which is new as opposed to just flaring out. So I did a good job with that. Good feel in there. But he was completing balls down the field, so that's important. Yeah.
The footwork has been a point of focus for him in off seasons previously. This is a guy that doesn't have a lot to work on. How much improvement have you seen as far as confidence?
Yeah. So those are the things you saw there, right today. A couple of those, like I said, a couple of those throws were just incredible. Pushing up and throwing through traffic and getting his body in the right position. Ball didn't sail on him. Sometimes when your feet get out of whack, you lose your core there, and the ball will sail. He kept all that intact on the move. So it was impressive. And I know he works. As quarterbacks, it's like being a farmer, right? The work's never over. You just keep working on something. So all the way through your career, and when you stop, that's when it goes downhill real fast. So he's relentless with that stuff, and he always wants to know what he can do to be better.
Coach, you touched on it, but can you talk about your offensive tackles against those great defensive ends they've got?
Yeah, so those two ends are special that they have. We were able to get a little bit of the run game going early and kind of move things around just a bit. I think that possibly helped. And then our guys just bared down. And I thought did a nice job with it as the game went on, particularly the second half. It seemed to get a little bit better. So.
All right, thank you.
All right, good, thank you.